Just last week, Keke Palmer didn't know who former Vice President Dick Cheney was, but now she's clearing things up and is up to date. What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. here with Clevver News, and by now, I'm sure you saw Keke Palmer's viral moment last week during her lie detector test with Vanity Fair. So, after answering some simple questions about where she was born and her dating preferences, she was asked to identify the 46th United States Vice President Dick Cheney, and her response was perfect. In case you missed it or you've already forgotten, allow me to enlighten you with this hilarious clip.
I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
So the clip basically broke the internet and the memes came rolling in. The phrase, "sorry to this man," is officially iconic. Here are a couple of my favorite memes of the moment. One person tweeted the video of Keke and wrote, "Didn't you used to talk to me?" And another said, quote, "HR, so we saw your tweets, me." All right, I could laugh at these memes all day, but apparently she wasn't alone in not knowing who he was. Plenty of people on Twitter didn't know either. One person wrote, "I really relate to the Keke Palmer I don't know who this man is video because I know it's about Dick Cheney and I've heard that name before, but if you asked me to tell you what he looks like or pick him out from a group of people, I would have no clue what to do. Who the f is he?" And another said, "Keke Palmer did more to destroy Dick Cheney's legacy in 30 seconds than Vice did in 2 hours." But anyway, apparently Keke now knows who Dick Cheney is. At the Blog Her Creator Summit in New York City on Wednesday, Keke revealed that she's now familiar with the former vice president. She said, "It was so crazy. My mom was like, 'You didn't know who Dick Cheney is?' I said, 'We don't even talk about Dick Cheney.' And then she tried to tell me what he was about and I said, 'I see why we don't talk about him.'" She also said something similar on Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah, you didn't know who Dick Cheney was.
I didn't know.
Right? Yeah.
I'm actually fine. After finding out who he is, I'm glad I
Yeah, right.
didn't know.
And fans are loving this moment in the comment section. One person agreed with Keke and said, "Keke, I wish I didn't know who he is. That man did more behind the scenes than the average person know." And another person said, "Keke is one of the funniest people I've ever seen in interviews. I love her." And we couldn't agree more. We are loving Keke. I mean, she's really having a moment right now, and I'm so here for it. She's starring in Hustlers, aka one of the biggest movies of 2019, hosting her new show on Good Morning America, and she just released new music. I mean, what isn't she doing right now? And by the way, if you haven't seen Hustlers yet, do yourself a favor and get to a theater ASAP. It's definitely my favorite movie of the year so far, and I've been practicing those moves ever since. Whew. Do I look like J-Lo? So Keke opened up about her role in the movie to Bustle and how she got into character to play Mercedes. She revealed that she looked beyond just the criminal parts of her character to the parts that she could see herself in. Keke said, "Mercedes is really grounded. I feel like she always says what's on her mind. She keeps it real. She's loyal. She's a team player. She's daring. I think a lot of those things I can really relate to. And then just the fact that she has a sense of humor, that's me all day, every day, no matter what is going on." She also talked to Bustle about getting to work with one of her role models, Jennifer Lopez. She described Jennifer as, quote, "such a girl's girl. Very cool, smart, someone that when you watch her in action, you're impressed by." But even with all this on her plate right now, Keke is just getting started. She has more goals, some of which might surprise you. She revealed that, quote, "I'm getting ready to go to culinary school. That's something I really wanted to do in my 26th year." Okay, so singer, actress, talk show host, influencer, and now chef are all things on Keke's very impressive resume. I can only imagine how incredible a Keke Palmer cooking show would be. I really hope that's something that we get in the future, or at least some cooking segments on her Good Morning America show, Strahan, Sarah, and Keke. But now, I have to know what you think. Were you surprised that Keke didn't know who Dick Cheney was? Did you know who he was before this? And what do you think of her reaction now that she does know him? Let me know down in the comment section below. After that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any of our Emmys coverage. Then click right over here for another news story. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. You can find me at Emile Ennis Jr. and I hope you have a wonderful day.